and I will be reviewing a Marvel X-Men comic book. The one thing I absolutely love with this comic book is the cover, and I'm going to show you guys why I love this cover so much. And I'm obsessive over the cover because of this. Everything about the cover is really awesome. I like that it folds onto the back. You guys know I love comic books like that. And the first time I saw this comic, I said I have to have it because the cover is just what I like. It's just what I'm into when I see Marvel comics. I love that the color schemes are fantastic on it. I like that the main characters, that you can actually see them clearly. You can actually see the art and how it flows all together as one big image. I love that. I mean, this is the best comic book, X-Men comic book cover I've ever seen in the longest. I mean, I've never really seen a comic book cover like this before. And I didn't even care if the read sucked. I didn't even care if it made no sense at all. I didn't care about that. It's just that I became really obsessed with the cover art. It blew me away when I saw it in the plastic, and I wasn't gonna take it out the plastic sleeve, mind you guys. I wasn't gonna do that, but I was really curious if I like the comic book cover so much, will I love the read too? But I didn't read all of it yet. I only read like half of it so far. The other half I'm not done with, but I had to do a review on this now to show you guys how great the comic book cover onto the back looks. I know I keep showing it, but you guys, like, it's cool. It's just like, seriously, the coolest cover I've ever seen. It has all the characters that I like too. Like, the back is really nice. I kind of hate that all the action's in the back of this comic and you see only but two characters, and one is cropped. Sabretooth is kind of cropped in the front, and he folds on mostly to the back. You see his big claw. But I think Sabretooth really makes this cover look really aggressive. I think he's the only character in this that makes it look aggressive. And what makes it look kind of artsy to me is this character. Really cool. I like his costume. Really cool. I forgot his name though. Please guys, don't hate me. I completely forgot his name. You guys tell me what his name is. I completely forgot. But let me get into the read. The read, basically, like the first half that I've read so far, I don't want to give too much of it away because I really want you guys to find this comic book. I'm so dead serious. If you guys could find this, you guys would be blown away, just as I was, seriously. The first beginning is just of the read. It's just an introduction of all the characters so far. It gets annoying to me the first couple of pages because there's way too much narration. Like, there's not that much dialogue, but it's just way too much narration. It's kind of stating the obvious. You guys know I hate that too with comics, but I'm gonna be completely honest, the first few pages in this is really boring, and you will get kind of lost because there's a lot of narration stating the fact that who the characters are and what they're about and who's in a room and who's not in the room, and it's kind of annoying and it's really boring. But as you grow into more of the story, you see who these characters are and what they're after, who's the villain, who's not the villain, who's helping, who's alive, who's dead, who's the leader, who's not, you know, that type of story. And this is what the story is about, is these characters that somewhat were villains are helping the X-Men, like Sabretooth. We all know that he's the main villain in the X-Men series, but he's actually helping out the X-Men in this story. And some of the X-Men are dead because this is a more futuristic type of X-Men story. I'm seeing characters that I've never seen in the actual older version comics, the 90s comics. And mind you, this is a 90s version X-Men comic, so I was wondering, where is everyone at that I'm used to? The obvious characters that we're used to seeing. They're not I haven't seen not one yet, like typical, you know, Logan and Phoenix, and Jubilee is in this one, but they drew her different. I hate that the Jubilee that they drew in this comic, she looks not herself, but kind of. You could tell from her costume, but you can't really tell from her face, because I'm used to the Jubilee. You guys are gonna laugh. I'm used to the Jubilee that used to be in the 90s cartoon that comes on Fox 11, like back in the 90s. I'm used to that Jubilee. When they switch up Jubilee on me in the comics, I kind of get pissed because I'm used to what I like, and I like that Jubilee. I like the art in that Jubilee character better than the comic book Jubilee. Anyways, that's me being a nerd. But the story is kind of far-fetched. It begins where this guy, he's in front of an apartment building, and all the officers are, you know, drawing their guns. I'm going to see the front of the page. Drawing their guns towards him, and this big machine-looking metal type thing attacks him. And I guess the cops didn't believe him. This is the part that I'm talking about. If you guys could see that. The cops, I'm sorry, let me show it one more time. If you guys could see that. The cops didn't believe him, so this big machine like metal thing comes after everyone. Like this part comes after everyone. But this is actually the first few pages in the read, and it's a lot of action so far, as you guys can see. But again, I'm not going to give too much of the story away because I haven't read it all yet. My mistake, but I'm still in the process of reading it. Sure, the last half that I didn't read yet is really great too, and so far I kind of cheated towards the back. There's no continuation in the back of the story. It's just kind of, though, I'm not even gonna lie, there's kind of a continuation bid, but I can't really tell if it is because again, I haven't read all of it yet. I only read the first half of this comic, but as you guys can see, the images that I've showed you guys so far, this comic is really great. And I always see comic book covers that look so great, but the read is terrible. This completely meshed well. Everything is great. The read is good. The cover is awesome. Everything is really good with this. And I've never read an X-Men comic that I actually liked. This is actually the first X-Men comic that I actually like and that has not disappointed me so far. But I will finish it later tonight, and I kind of would do like an update review on this when I'm done reading it completely, 100% complete. But again, I got excited and I want to show you guys what I've read so far and figured out so far and liked about it so far. And I like a lot of things about it. Out of a 10 scale, I would give this a 10 out of 10 because this is a great comic. And I want to show you guys the cover again one more time. Cover is awesome. Love the cover. Love the cover. If you guys love the cover, the art inside is just as great as the cover. It just gets me. Like the cover really looks great. Like I like the colors towards the back. Everyone's costume is perfect. The ink work is perfect, and it doesn't look computer generated. It doesn't look, excuse me, it doesn't look computer done. It looks like someone just drew it with ink and markers. I like that. It has like a hand-done style to it. It's not a computer graphics style. It looks like a hand-done work, and I like that they don't have shading. They have like cross-hatching. I like that too. I don't know if you guys are familiar with even what I'm talking about. That's just the art in me being a nerdy. But again, you know, I love this comic. I highly recommend it to you guys. Look it up. Just try and find it because it's a great comic. And I hope you guys liked my crazy review. I know I talked a lot, but I hope you guys liked it. I will be doing more reviews next week if I have the time to read more stuff because I really haven't had the time to read comics lately. I've just been so busy promoting my art, and I'm starting a new piece as we speak. So, and I said I was going to give my hand a break, but I just can't. I have to finish what I've started so far, and I get really excited when I'm starting on something new. So, but I will be doing an update. If I can't do reviews next week, I will be doing an update on this comic and like reveal the last half to you guys if you guys are interested in knowing what happens towards the end. And thank you guys for watching, as always. Till next time, rate if you like, subscribe if you like, comment if you like. And thank you guys for watching so much. Till next time. Bye, guys.